Hello, I'm going to introduce you my Boxer campervan off the grid with powered by photovoltaic panels with solar 560 watts on the roof. You can see this. It's we internally there is a power station, a Yeti 3000 with lithium battery.
So the panels are intended to be invisible, very thin, and not visible from outside. This is good to be disguised like a normal white van and avoid thefts and things like that. The flexible panels can be detached. They're bolted into these brackets, which the brackets are glued to the roof. No need to make holes, and you avoid leaks of water. And the cable entry is from the back. So here by the rear camera, which is I replaced the normal brake light with a integrated brake camera. So the inside is the interior of the L2H2 model is 1.9 meters high, so you can be standing inside and your head doesn't touch the roof, at least not mine. And so it can be. I designed it in a way that all the furniture and things can be detached and bolted or latch in the U-wing rails. This system, which is very flexible, enables you to do this kind of thing. So even maybe a wardrobe or something like that can be. Yeah, it's still work in progress. So I'm putting a few things. You can adapt the environment to what you need. Now it's like an open space. You can turn it into a I normally use it as an office space, but it can be a 8-seater minivan or even a camper van with single bed or double bed. And as you can see in these different images, the seats is very simple, very fast, and it's a matter of minutes to turn into one thing or the other.
So and this is the Yeti 3000. We can dedicate a whole video to this. So this is just a quick introduction. It has two inputs for the solar panels, so they are divided half and half. 200 and something watts in one of the inputs and 200 in the other. This is the output, 12 volt output. This is USB output, USB-C, 60 watt power maximum. So it's handy to connect to maybe high power device. And it has the inverter with the 230 volts output with the European universal output, so UK socket and European socket, very nice. And it comes with a trolley, so you can take it out, and if you run out of battery for some reason, or if you want to charge it at home, you can do that. So it comes with two inputs for charging. Each one is 50 watts. So this one here, and I think you can plug in with external power to one of these inputs with the external supplier. So it is not very quick to charge at home. It takes maybe 24 hours, but it's better to keep it always 100% charged with the solar panels, and so the battery lasts longer. That's my understanding. And it's as I said, it's 3 kilowatt hours. So it gives you power for about 3 days, I think. So I'm going to show you some of my appliances now. So these are the two main appliances. A kettle, which is low power, I think 700 watts, so it fits very well with the GT3000, which maximum output is 1500 watts. And but 3000 is the watts the maximum output, but the operating is 1500. And this induction cooker from IKEA, which is very nice also and good looking, and so this one is 2.2 kilowatts. So I cannot use it at maximum power, but it's okay. It works for cooking and boiling water or frying and things like that. Besides these two, I also tested a Samsung microwave, and it works really well also. So I use them from time to time when weekends demands. Okay, so about the lighting, I put lighting in a way that don't have switches around, so it's more clean. No need of much wiring, and so the solution for that is to have touch lights like this one. So if you touch the first time, it becomes a blue light, then it's white and it's dimmable. So if you keep it pressed, it will go down the light, or if you touch again, it will go up. So it's very nice. So I have 3 of those, and they give enough light to read and to very good lighting. So if I switch the 3, it comes a very, very nice environment. It's warm white, and I also put LED strips in 2 groups, because there was the maximum length I found is 5 meters, so there are 2 chunks of 3 meters on each side. So it's an RGB light on the sides, so you can even white. So you can maybe make a changeable, so it's programmable, and it's the same controller for the 2 lights. So if I point towards left, I can put maybe one of the lights in a color and the other one in different color, but like in this case, blue and green, or both green or both red, or both white on white and red. You can play. So these are the plugs, the common models. So the USB and the 12-volt socket, they are connected to the 12-volt output of the Yeti 3000, and the 230 volts main socket are connected to the inverter of the Yeti 3000. So when you switch off the inverter, you don't lose the USB power and the 12-volt sockets. That's handy. So it's not a normal USB integrated with the main socket, just to have a better okay, and this is how you put a new seat with the quick release on wing system. So you just position the chair in the right position. And then you pull the lever. That's it. It's firmly attached to the floor. And then to remove it, you just have to pull it up, and it comes out. There are other type of latch also for the on-wing rail, but this is I think a very convenient price-wise. There is this other system too, which is, I think, maybe older. You just turn these ones, and the chair will come out, but maybe with a little more effort. And then you turn clockwise, and it will latch again the chair, and you can attach to the rails also other things like the special bolts, and you attach the furniture to the wall or to the floor, how you wish. Let's Let's talk a little about the curtains. So this one in the front isolates the cabin, the front cabin from the back. It's handy in the winter and also to have some privacy. The light, isolate the lights and the cold from the from cabin. So if you're going to sleep, you better put this and a few seconds, and it's auto adhesive. So it's a very good thing to have. Then in the morning, when you want the sun back, just pull it out. And so it comes also with some windows here, or a zip in the middle to have access to the car stereo or something if you need. And then you just simply pull it out. And then the blinds, these are black and isolate completely the light. It has some rails, and I put on this one on the side with the rear air magnets, because there was not a space for rails. So this one is magnetic, so you can put it in and move it as you wish. So this is a compartment for the diesel heater. 5 kilowatt diesel heater. It's a Chinese, I think it's a clone of a planar heater or something like that. It works really well, and it's only 140 pounds. It comes with a display and remote control. So this is the display. It shows you the temperature, and this is the remote. You can switch it on and off. Has a timer as well. It warms all the environment in maybe 5 minutes. It's really good. Okay, and this is the interior. There is not much change here in the front, except for I changed the car stereo with a Android device. So it has every Android feature, like a telephone. Let's say it has the I don't know, you can see YouTube and things like that, and install your apps, your favorite apps. Like in my case, I have a chronovisor in here for a dashboard cam app. But this stereo comes also with its own DVR, like a FM radio. So if you put the DVR, so it has a USB camera in the front. I don't know if you can see it there. So it records like a dashboard cam everything you do, and on the SD card that is somewhere in here. And you can use it like a stereo in your car, and it has integrated also the reverse camera. So I replaced the back brake light with a brake light with the integrated camera. So when you put the reverse here, you can see what's happening in the back. In the display. So it's very handy, especially with this van that is over every van, which is wide, and for parking, and be sure that you don't crash with anything in the back or damage your vehicle. So it has sat nav. The only problem with this stereo is the display, that when there is a lot of light, it's difficult to see the screen. So sometimes I use external GPS or my phone with Google Maps to navigate. I installed also rear parking sensors besides the camera, so it's easier to park. On the stereo, I would recommend to install it with a separate 12 volt from the battery from the Yeti 3000, because now when you switch off the car, the stereo will go off, and sometimes you might like to hear music with the when you don't have the car switch on, and um, yeah, so just a detail.
Okay, thank you for watching, and if you like, please subscribe. I will put on the description of the video the links to the main parts that I built, and also a link to download the schematics and other drawings. Thank you.